All right, I'm going to try and articulate this best I can because I know most of my viewers have no idea what the hell this is about. And I'm a little late considering the video I'm responding to is 4 months old. But I just saw that, and I swear to God, it was like destiny for me to see that right now. It's 3:30 in the morning. I don't know if I just said that. I'm already losing my mind. But I just need to get my thoughts out now. I need closure on this now. I need to just talk. So for context, the person I'm apologizing to is Trey's Trades. He has no idea who I am. I know who he is because I watched him. He's a YouTuber who covered the AMC stock short squeeze during when it happened, obviously, during like 2021, right? When it shot up in like June to 72 and all before that. I watched him along with Matt Kors and Roche Capital, a bunch of other, financial YouTubers, whatever. And why this is relevant to me is because I am grew up in an incredibly poor family. I really wanted to take care of everyone, to help my friends out, et cetera, et cetera. So I took 10 grand of my own money I made bar backing, and in an 8-month time span, grinding, trading the stock every single day with call options, following all the YouTubers, following the trends, I made, following a plan, by the way, like 100 grand. And then when it went to 72, I had one account, which was like my gambling account, right? I was going to have my cake and eat it too. My Robinhood, which was the gambling one, went up to like 500K. And then my Weeble, which was my more long-term one where I was holding stock and like really long-term call options. I know some of you probably don't know what those are, but basically just money. One was long-term money. One was short-term money that I had to sell now or else it would expire, right? And up until then, I had been following this strategy very precisely. I was very stoic about it, and I was playing it very smart because I knew even if I didn't make the millions I thought I would and would have made, because I was going to put some of it in crypto and that blew up too, as well as hold like Palantir and a bunch of other stocks that are now like literally 30 times higher than they were when I would have bought them. I would have made enough to where I could focus on literally content creation or whatever while also making like 60K a year from just dividends, right? Or just buy a house, because buying a house is very smart, especially during that period. But before that happened, 4 days before it shot to 72 and I was going to sell my weeklies and all that stuff, I had a manic episode. Why did I do that though? Why did I have a manic episode? Well, 4 days before that, and I know my mom's going to get pissed I'm talking about this again, but my father was shot 8 times. He is alive, thank God, and I really do thank God every single day that my father's still alive, because even though I have a lot of problems with him, there's a lot of issues there, I still love him. He's still, I still love him, man. He's still my dad, I would trade the money to keep him alive. Don't get that wrong. I just wish I had the money so I could help him and put him in like a shack somewhere next to a lake just to make sure he has food and is healthy. Anyways, 4 days before that, my dad gets shot by people trying to rob them. Gets shot in the chest, abdomen, legs. Like, he's screwed up, right? The cops and doctors were all incredibly surprised that he lived and recovered as quickly as he did. But obviously, that made me a little emotional. And on top of that, my brother was there too, and these people were like hunting him, or at least we were under the impression that they were. And he came home and was throwing fits and being the worst version of himself. He's a lot better now. I'm very proud of him for that. He still got some work to do, but that's besides the point. So I'm sharing a room with a maniac now who's screaming throughout the night, not going to bed, hotboxing me. I don't even smoke, and I'm being, there's cigarette smoke and pot smoke in my room, just hotboxing the hell out of me. I don't sleep for 4 days, literally, because I think people are going to come and kill us. I'm worried about my dad. My brother's making everything 100 times worse. I'm losing my mind. And I am someone who is usually very good at controlling my emotions and making the right decision based on that. I don't drink or smoke at all because I value the just control factor and just being all there and having my wits with me, right? Because I need that. I have ADD. Like, I need to be able to focus on stuff or else I will just shut down. And that's what happened. I just had like a manic episode, shut down, didn't follow my plan, let the weeklies expire. I literally just let 500K just evaporate. And then the rest of it, I just gambled away slowly, just tilt trading. Because I was trying to catch the gains that I had lost, basically. Like, I could have kept, I think I had like 100K left after the whole debacle. That's still 10 timesing my money. That's still a fantastic amount of money to have at like 23 or 22, whatever I was, right? So around this time, though, Trey's Trades left YouTube completely. Like, he just went goodbye, deleted most of his videos, and he's just gone. And the reason why I'm apologizing to him is because recently he uploaded a video titled, like, how I lost $2 million and why I left YouTube or something like that. And I watched it tonight, like literally just now. And my God, if he is telling the truth, this man literally did the same thing I did practically, but like 100 times worse. See, I racked up some credit card debt after, all that stuff happened, which normally I wouldn't do. The whole reason I got a credit card was to get credit so I could be able to have good credit, right? But I had to use them to buy food and stuff, because I lost a job and I just wasn't looking for one because at the time my YouTube channel was doing better, like my old one. So I thought I could just keep pushing that. I was like, you know what? I'll take like a little couple months off and just go. And I wasn't paying attention and I thought I would get a job faster and it just would not happen for some reason. People just, I picked a bad time because I'm like a bar back and restaurant person. It was during the winter, like no one's hiring during that time in New Jersey. Make a crap ton of money during the summer and spring season, but it's a lot harder to get a good job in that industry during the winter here. Anyways, with Trades, he literally did the same thing as me. If this was telling the truth, and again, this was 4 months ago, he hasn't uploaded in 2 months since then. He tried coming back, I guess. But like this poor guy just, he like took the money. He made like over, a couple $1 million and just didn't follow his own advice that he was giving through the, YouTube videos, which was to put the money into smart things and, diversify a little bit more and like make savings and don't gamble money you don't have, basically. Like he was doing all this stuff. He was buying, way too expensive stuff and not paying it off, getting mortgages, not paying taxes properly. And so now, like, I had 14K in credit card debt. I now only have 4, right? And that's only because I'm just kind of putting it off because I'd rather get an apartment first before really just kind of paying that off in loads. Like now with the job I have now with bartending, I could pay that off in 2 weeks. I'll be fine. Actually probably 3 weeks because I still want to like eat food and make sure I have stuff. But he's like, I commend him if that is all true for him not offing himself, because the amount of like debt and crap that he put himself and like his family and friends, I'm assuming, through because they had to give him like 400K in money. My God, like I feel bad for him and I have to apologize to him because I don't know where or what account, but like I don't have this account, this Dakocity Live on my phone that I use to comment on things, but like I probably left some pretty bad comments calling him a piece of crap and stuff like that on his videos because I'm still subscribed to him, but only to like leave bad comments. Not anymore, obviously. But, I was pissed at him because I did partially blame him and like Matt Kors and a lot of these YouTubers because they were just like, yeah, we're in the end game now. Yeah, dude, it's going to keep going higher. We're past the barrier. It's just going to keep infinite squeezing. These hedge funds are screwed, which obviously did not happen. I mean, a lot of the hedge funds did already get screwed, but like it didn't go past 72. AMC's screwed now, right? Like the stock is just completely dead. I thankfully, at least I didn't hold stock long term, so I didn't watch it slowly whittle away. I just kind of threw the money at the wall at that point at other things. I didn't even touch AMC after like I sold out of it, right? I wasn't like, that's the worst part, right? I knew the right thing to do, but I had just like a manic episode, man. I don't know what to say. Like, it wasn't even greed. Because if it was greed, I would have taken it. I like Trey's Trades. I come from nothing. I would have taken that money. I didn't even buy anything with it, right? The worst thing is I don't have anything to show for it. It's not like I bought a cool car or something, or like a lot of like video games, or just like cool clothing. No, I just threw it at options again, or just like stocks that weren't going to work, or just like I was just being so stupid, dude. And it is mostly my fault, obviously. The dad getting shot and stuff. It's hard to put that on me entirely, because like I would definitely 100% was having a mental crisis, you know, like that was way too much. You can't blame someone who literally didn't get sleep for 4 days, right? To make intelligent decisions, right? But when you come into that much money, like potentially that fast, especially as someone who's never like even seen a drop of that before, that alone is going to screw up your head, right? I was prepared for the euphoria, like delusions, but it just, yeah, you just had to add a bunch of stuff on top of that. And you know what? Maybe I'm a better person now because of it. I do feel like I'm definitely in a much better place, but my God, like hearing Trey's story, like the way he portrayed it, it felt like I was looking in a mirror. You know, he made like a lot of the same mistakes I did. He had to rely on his family like I did for money. And I feel horrible that I had such contempt and just mean feelings toward him. To be honest, even if he did run away with money and like leave the community, I do, like, it wouldn't even be his fault to begin. Like my feelings weren't warranted to begin with. And now after seeing that video, I'm just like, I feel like a piece of crap. More than I already did, because obviously I still feel like a piece of crap that I let that money just completely go away. And now I'm doing better. And, you know, I'm going to get back there, right? You know, I got this channel that I am going to go far with. And now I'm a bartender, and obviously, bartender. Listen, on the Jersey Shore, you can make a lot of money bartending, dude. I made $50 an hour today. Like, it's a Monday. But yeah, I'm still struggling. I still want to give my mom the world. You know, like it definitely could have helped. I could have bought my home. I could have bought my home for my grandmother for $500K for sure. You know, she sold it for half the price it should have been sold. I could have just bought it from her. We'd still have our home, you know. My brother probably, like, a lot of things could be different if I could have saved that money for the better, you know, for the better. But it's just, man, Trey, if you see this for some reason, I am so sorry. I had so much contempt for you that was so undeserved. And I still think Matt Kors is a piece of shit, though. I still think he's a piece of shit. I just don't like the way he looks. He's just, I hate him. Anyways, yeah, Trey, I'm sorry. You know, if anyone wants to give me $100 gajillion, there's a donation link in the link tree down below. All right, I should go to bed. It is 3:50 in the morning. I have a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. My God. I love you guys, and don't worry, I'm not gonna off myself. I've already dealt with these problems, okay? I've already dealt with all this. I love you guys. Trey, again, I'm sorry, and goodbye.